There is a lot to talk about in this forecast. The short-term forecast interesting, microclimates in play big time today. A lot of difference in temperatures town to town. Then the sun comes out like this, and then we can look down the road for these rain opportunities. Webcams at kspy.com. Get that surf forecast before you get in the water from us for free and take a peek. Those live webcams. Okay, since January 1st, these are interesting numbers. Remember, our rain season starts October 1st, so this is only taking the first part of this year, and most of our rain ended in April. We actually did okay since January 1st. The beginning of this last rain season was a dud. So Paso Robles, year-to-date normal, 9 inches. Year-to-date actual, 9.35. But elsewhere, a little different. In Santa Barbara, only 8.23 inches of rain since January 1st. Year-to-date normal, about 12 inches of rain. And in Santa Maria, less than 6 inches of rain. We actually had a really wet March, and it almost dug us out of a pretty bad rain year. But ultimately, most locations only saw about 40 to 50% of average rainfall. The short-term forecast isn't going to do anything here. We've got the marine layer at the coast, high pressure, warm inland, maybe some drizzle associated with the marine layer, but nothing big. Now, we do have a player down here to the south of the Baja. We have Tropical Storm Rosa. What happens with that storm and where do the leftovers go? The models are trying to tackle it, and if you're cheering for rain, you want some of that to come north. Okay, this is our outlook here past the weekend. The area of low pressure drops into Northern California. Couple of scattered showers possible Monday into Tuesday from the European model. Then that area of low pressure lingers, draws up some tropical leftovers, and keeps them in the area from Tuesday to Thursday next week. If this model is right, we could see anywhere between maybe 4/10 of an inch and 1.5 inches of rain. But there's another viewpoint. This is the American model. It takes Rosa up here off the Baja, then continues to track the storm to the north. It still has this feature dropping in from the north, and the two essentially split. The northern feature moves to the north, and Rosa slides off to the east. That takes most of the moisture out of the area. We get a little bit, and when I say a little bit of rain, just a little bit. The American model has us almost entirely missing out, anywhere between 0 and 1/10 of an inch of rain. So the variance between the two models is huge. So what do we say here? The two models agree on one thing. There are pieces that can be put together for high rain scenarios. However, they have to come together just right. At this point in the forecast, we're just going to have to tell you what these math storms actually start doing. We'll get some more consensus as we move forward. Okay, temperatures right now. Mid-60s for much of the coast. Paso Robles still 81 degrees. The wind's light today. I like tomorrow to be very similar to today in the overall setup. We're going to see night and morning low clouds. Interior is going to be warm yet again tomorrow into the middle 90s. Let's take a look at the forecast here. The overnight lows, 50s for North County and much of the Central Coast, 60s for the South Coast. 81 in Santa Barbara, 73 Santa Maria, 78 in San Luis Obispo. In Santa Ynez Valley, 89 in Santa Ynez, 94 Cuyama, 74 Goleta, 69 in Vandenberg. Again, at some of the beaches, going to take some time to get rid of the cloud cover, but once we do, fairly mild numbers. You're looking at temperatures in the 60s, and up in North County, mid-90s. The extended forecast here, not a lot of movement here as we get toward the weekend, kind of coming down across Santa Barbara County. However, in San Luis Obispo County, temperatures mid-90s to near triple digits, but then we fall quite a ways into the weekend with 80s on tap. San Luis Obispo temperatures from the upper 70s to the low 70s for the weekend. As you can see out here in the extended forecast, some rain opportunities, but right now we're putting it at about 20%. But I think that forecast will be revised significantly moving forward. Kathy, Richard, back to you.